European pharmacies versus US pharmacies. Now, apparently there is like a massive difference between the two. We haven't really checked it out yet here on the channel, other than maybe like a slight video here or there in a massive collection that we did. But I'm curious. I'll be honest, I don't really use pharmacies too often. Most of the things that I take, we just order online, beef organs, magnesium before I go to bed, and like some B vitamins. So the only time I go into a US pharmacy, you're gonna laugh at this, is to buy pre-workout before I go to the gym, and possibly like perfume for Valentine's Day for my wife, because we have a massive selection of perfume in there. So pharmacies are important though. People need their medication, and I'm curious to see what the differences are. So lock in, we're gonna check it out, should have some fun with it, and yeah, let's do it. Pharmacies.
Do not have anything like this in America.
I've been living in Spain and I found out you can get a free dermatology exam at your local pharmacy here. I got a same-day appointment. I walked in.
A free dermatology exam? That's really cool. I've never been to a dermatologist, but I think my wife like studied for that when she was done with high school. It can get quite expensive here. You guys get it for free? Oh, free
Maybe
exam?
only waited a few minutes before being taken to their examination room. This was the machine that they used to examine my skin. Very first thing that she did was sit me down and ask me what my skin issues and goals are, and exactly what products I use. Then we went through with the examination where she used these tools to examine my skin's elasticity, hydration, my skin's natural protection against UV rays, and my skin's nutrition level.
Dang.
Then she used this tool to look at my skin super close up, and I have so much sun damage I didn't even know about, y'all. Like, I was kind of gagged. These were my skin's grades. I tested well in elasticity and hydration, but really low in natural UV protection because I'm not melanated, as you can see, and really low in nutrition. Based on this, she wrote me a whole plan to improve my existing skincare routine and help get rid of my boxcar scars and my skin's nutrition level. These are the products that I got, and she also gave me.
That's kind of nice. Like they do the free exam, and then of course you buy the products after to help you. Kind of makes sense.
Free vitamin C and a free skincare bag. Literally so sweet, bro. Shout out to Elena because I've never had any medical professional sit down with me for more than 15 minutes, and she was there helping me for 2 hours. And it's only been 1 week, but I've already noticed such a big difference in my skin. I'm utterly baffled at this because I've never had this kind of treatment in America, especially not for free.
That's really cool. This would be hundreds of dollars in the US, and I can't, bro. Why are we living in prehistoric times still? All right, so it says, went to a dermatologist office in the US, and the doctor only looked at my skin with her bare eye for 1 minute. That's fucking crazy. All right, so it says, the creator, Lana, she says, this has been my experience in the US too. They just look at your skin? I'm Spanish and I didn't have any clue about it. Neither my family and friends. I guess is a specific place. All right, so maybe this is just like one place that does this. Any Spanish people in the comments, let me know. You go to a pharmacy in Greece.
Καλησπέρα, πώς θέλετε να σας βοηθήσουμε? Θέλεις βοήθεια? Ό,τι θέλετε θα μας πείτε, εντάξει? Χρειάζεται βοήθεια. Θέλετε τίποτα? Βοήθεια. Αν θέλετε βοήθεια, να μου το πεις. Ό,τι θέλετε, μπορείτε να μας ρωτήσετε. Αυτό είναι πολύ ωραίο. Αλλά να σου πω, το Sea Lavender είναι το αγαπημένο μου. Θέλετε κάτι? Και το pomegranate. Θέλετε βοήθεια? Έχουμε τα καλύτερα προϊόντα στο φαρμακείο. Θέλετε βοήθεια?
I love the break of character at the end there. That was funny. Pharmacies in Greece feel overbearing, but they care. It's a title. That's because the manager is always judging us if we don't bother the customers. Okay. And who said Europe didn't have good customer service? People are crazy, man. And this is why I love shopping at Greek pharmacies. You guys are always amazing and give the best advice. All right, so far, Europe is looking really good on the pharmacies. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat them.
Hey guys, we're in an Italian pharmacy. Pharmacists know that the average Italian does not abuse shit. You getting? What's the name of the thing you're getting?
Tretinoin.
In English,
Tretinoin.
Tretinoin. Sound like a drug.
It's not.
Tren. No, that's something else. Anyway, we're getting this thing. Apparently, in America, they ask you for a prescription. In Italy, you just buy it like this. It should be under much?
€20 here.
And how much is in America?
Depends with insurance, because,
60?
you know, the same thing.
What if I pay cash? 20?
Vediamo.
We'll see. I got it, and it was...
Yeah, that's what he's saying there is like when you get a prescription from the doctor and you do it through your insurance here in the U.S., they will charge you less if you just pay cash sometimes. I think we've had this happen before where the medicine, I think it was around when COVID was a thing. And my son, it might have been just right before. I think he might have had COVID, but he had the flu, and I had to get him some medicine. So I went down to the CVS to get his medicine, and with the insurance, it was like $150. And then I was like, well, what if we don't do insurance and we use this RX card? It's like a discount card. He's like, oh, it'll be $80. And I was like, it doesn't make any sense.
$19. Now, like the average American, I will abuse the crap out of it.
No.
Say it.
No.
The American girls are gonna be feral about the fact that you get it in Italy. Yes. I can get it and you don't. Peasants. Bye, peasants.
Peasants. Someone says tretinoin in the U.S. is around $150 a tube cash. I've purchased several. That's crazy. And it was, what did he say? $18 in Italy? In America, you need a prescription for... Everyone's changed. I'm going to butcher these names. The thing that they were just talking about, which in the UK you can buy in a supermarket for £30. Damn.
That this is a pharmacy. Yes. Where's the medicine?
Italian reacts to an American pharmacy. What is he holding a trophy?
Yes.
He's holding a trophy.
Where's the medicine?
Right there. In the back.
But I get distracted. Now I want to buy everything.
Don't you have this in Italy?
In Italy?
Eh.
No. In Italy, pharmacy is pharmacy. That's it.
What do you mean?
There's only the spot with their time that you go and buy. But this is a supermarket, bro. Struck. I want to buy. This is a good present for my nephew.
Bro.
Cioè, that's so
Yeah, kids' toys.
Look for my mom.
For your mom?
Yeah. No, vabbè. Black Santa.
Weren't we here for medicine for a cough drop?
Oh yeah, that's true. What we
Cough drops.
Yes. Should be this
He's
one.
got a toy car.
You gotta call. You gotta press.
Oh, locked up. I know what that means. He's in a democratic city.
The button.
Customer service needed in aisle 12. Customer service needed in aisle 12.
That's wild. I have not yet experienced one of these because I don't live in a big city with a ton of crime. But they will do this. They are starting to lock up everything. It's so wild.
It's for you. So someone is coming.
I hate that
This is cool.
somebody from Europe has to
This
experience
is so
this.
cool. Cioè, you're telling me that this is a
All right. His title says there's an entire mall in here. I walked into a pharmacy in Italy thinking I could buy a water bottle.
My last video about the pharmacy, Europeans roasted me in the comments about the fact that I didn't understand how pharmacies work here. We're gonna go to the pharmacy and see if I can get some pain medication. Buenas.
Also, that's how much I've seen of pharmacies is when we do rave videos. And the pharmacy sides are lit up and people play music to it.
Hola. ¿Me puedes ayudar? Tengo dolor de cabeza. They were right. It's very easy to get what you need. I went in, I said, ¿Me
You just have
puedes
to ask.
ayudar? Can you help me? And they said yes, obviously, because that's their job. And I said, yo tengo dolor de cabeza. I have a headache. They pointed me to what I needed and didn't ask any more questions. It was a fairly easy process. But yes, medication is found only in the pharmacy, and they don't evaluate you. They just give you what you need. So the Europeans were right. Didn't mean to piss them off. Yeah.
I gotta see what she said in her last video. All right, pharmacy in Spain, round 2, living in Europe as an American. Okay. Someone says, can we stop grouping all Europeans together? We have a shared EU frameworks, but we are different countries with different systems. You should specify you're in Spain instead of generalizing an entire continent. I think she's probably just referencing that she got a ton of European comments. I didn't see the first video whether she said she was in Spain. She didn't say she was in Spain in that one, so I'll give that that person a little bit of kudos. Pharmacies in Germany.
A painfully true story. Also, for those who don't know, I have to preface this sketch with the fact that in Germany there is no such thing as CVS or Walgreens where you can just walk in and grab your over-the-counter medicine privately. No, here everything is separate, so you have to go to a pharmacy and talk to a person no matter what. Okay, with that in mind, this really happened.
I would honestly prefer this because sometimes when I go into the pharmacy and I'm grabbing whatever, I don't know, Tylenol or something, like there's so many brands, and it would just be nice to ask one person like, hey, can you
Happened to me the other day. Hallo, guten Morgen. Oh ja, servus, guten Morgen. Wie kann ich Ihnen helfen? Ich habe... Durchfall. Nochmal bitte? Bisschen lauter?
Durchfall.
Ich habe... Durchfall. Ah, Durchfall haben Sie. Okay. Ja, habt ihr Imodium oder irgendwas? Ja, aber natürlich. Einen Moment.
This kid going the loud
Okay, viel Glück. Gute Besserung. Danke.
All right. That wouldn't, I guess it might be a little bit embarrassing, right? Saying you got diarrhea. Now imagine you have get them pills. I don't know what that is. He says, fun memories. Try buying the morning after pill with a baby at the hip and a toddler. That's wild. That's wild. Just wear a condom. What are you doing? Jesus.
You're going to Italy? Here's everything you need to scoop at the pharmacy. Italian pharmacies?
This is probably going to be a bunch of stuff that I would never buy. Just because she's a female. And you girls, you guys buy a lot of stuff for your bodies.
I could move into one. I could live inside of an Italian pharmacy and just rent a shelf and just live there. And first I'll just set the mood. Forget this rat in front of you. Look at this happy girl just shopping around in Rome. This is me going to a pharmacy, coming out of a pharmacy. Clearly I had just gone to Kiko.
Yeah,
Kiko is for another entire video just for Kiko. You are going to buy this aloe vera. Don't just buy as many as you can.
Aloe vera
This
gel.
is
Only time I ever put aloe vera gel on is when I got burnt when I was a kid from like the sun.
the best body moisturizer you'll ever put on your body, and it's €2. You're gonna drench yourself in it and then scuba suit yourself at night. If I could have brought this home, I would have brought back 30. I'm not exaggerating. I went to Italy the last couple times with only a carry-on, so I was really limited on liquids. Oh my god, this SPF 50 oil that had like algae and detox ingredients as well, so it was skincare, but also SPF, but also tanning oil, but also made you glisten in a bikini. These
Actually doesn't
capsules.
sound too bad because I hate wearing sunscreen. But something like that's like clear, that's also just good for your skin. I actually might put that
These
on.
vitamin capsules that make you
That'd be
produce more
glistening.
melanin and get more tanned. Then you're going to have a full wall of SkinCeuticals. I
There's
think
so
with
much
the
skin stuff.
conversion, all of this pretty much was like 20 to 30% off regular price in Canada. So I wasn't crazy tempted because my med spas have sales. What I'm more interested in Italy are the made in Italy skincare products that we can't really get here. Like these Vichy ampules, €60 for this whole kit was a steal. Looking at the ingredients, looking at the formulations, this is good skincare. This is not like
Scalp
pharmacy
care.
Vichy from Canada or the US. And then of course
right.
the Caudalie, the prices can't even compare to at home. You have to get the face mist.
All right. I have no idea. I would not buy any of that. Let's see here. Pharmacies in Europe are literally unmatched. Top comment, 14.1K likes. Italian, Greek, and French pharmacies are like small boutiques, not the average US or Canada pharmacy. Yeah, they definitely have a different feel to them. Let me see if we got like an American pharmacy.
I'm about to say something that I think Europeans are going to hate. Americans'
Uh-oh. All right, let's go. Buckle up.
pharmacy drive-thrus are better than European healthcare system. Yes, I said it.
I think she just meant better than European pharmacies. Healthcare system? Let's take it easy on that one right there.
From perspective of living both US and Czech Republic. In my home country, picking up medicine is a whole event. Okay. Of course, you walk into the pharmacy. You wait a long line behind 8 people. And then you whisper your prescription like you're buying something illegal. Because everyone can hear you. And a lot of times, the pharmacy is closed. Or they don't have your prescription. So they hand you a note. And you come back the next day. And you end up planning another entire day around a box of antibiotics. But in the US, you pull up in your car, in your pajamas, with a sick kid in the backseat. They hand you the medicine, it's max 5 minutes, all done. First time I had to
It
use
is pretty
drive-thru
quick to
pharmacy,
drive-thru.
my son had fever. And what a relief that I didn't have to drag him through the store. I didn't have to make him stand in line. I just rolled up, got the meds, went home. I know Americans are thinking, well, at least your healthcare is free. It's not. And I also know what a lot of Europeans are thinking. Americans are so lazy. But this isn't about lazy. Especially this drive-through pharmacy thing. It's about designing systems for people on their worst day. So tell me, is it lazy or is it genius?
Well, I have some conflicting thoughts on this one. The drive-through pharmacies, when you're actually getting something that is prescribed from the doctor, it's going to be pretty good. But if you just want like basic medicine, like if I had to go get echinacea because I'm sick, I still have to go inside of the pharmacy here in the US and go pick it up. But I get what she's saying. It is kind of annoying, you know, like when you're sick and you're coughing or you just don't feel good and you're like walking through the pharmacy, like breathing all over everyone. Yeah, I would say that the drive-thru is pretty nice then, but yeah, that was a wild statement with the better healthcare system though. I'd rather a sick person stay in their car than walking in the store coughing all over the place. Yeah, that's what I just said. I think we can all agree on that. That would be a little bit nicer. We want the hantavirus spreading. Y'all see that? That's wild. Hantavirus. They like let all those people off the boat and like go back to their countries without even monitoring them. It lasts like 47 days or something. I was like, damn. I love it when British and European people visit the US and find out what they are being told about the US by their news and social media is totally false. That's kind of, you know what? I feel like it goes both ways. It goes both ways. All right, let's keep cooking. What do we got here?
Pharmacy. I've been sent here by the doctors. They've given me this prescription to collect. What's that? No, we don't have that. Are you sure? Because the doctor said that you've just got a shipment of this antibiotic in. What is it? I'll have a look. Okay, thank you. Will you have a look today? Fine. Fuck me. Thank you. We don't have it. In fact, I can see it on the shelf. You do have it. What? Oh, yeah, we do have it. Can I have it then, please? Have you got a prescription? Yeah, you're holding it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I suppose you can, yeah. It's like pulling teeth, this, isn't it? No, it's not for your teeth. Yeah, I know. Can I just have the fucking thing now? You've got to pay first. How much is it? £47. It's only a week's worth of antibiotics. Why does it cost that much? Brexit. Do you know what? Keep the antibiotics.
Brexit.
I think I'll just firm it. Hi, pharmacy. I've been sent here by the...
That was pretty funny. He says horrid experience. All right, yeah, it's just there on the shelf. It'll be ready in an hour. I feel like, do all pharmacies do that? No, because I think we just saw something that some of the people will grab it for you really quickly if you're in Greece. To whereas it will be like that sometimes. When I've had to pick up medicine, literally leave the doctor's office. They're like, all right, we're going to call your pharmacy right now. And then you go in there and they had already called there like an hour before the hour it took you to drive from the doctor's office to the pharmacy, and you get there and then they're like, yeah, it should be ready in about 45 minutes to an hour, maybe 2 hours. It's right there. I could see it. Someone says, seeing all these comments as someone who works in a pharmacy is just sad. You guys truly have no idea what goes on behind the scenes. No, we don't. Also, do your guys' pharmacists make a shit ton of money? Because ours make insane money. Like multiple six figures.
Behind me is one of the most viral French pharmacies, and we're here at 9 a.m. because the rest of the day it looks like this. It's 3 stories. Damn. Here's the products I'm most excited about. I went here yesterday and you could not walk down the aisle without rubbing up on someone. This is like Chemist Warehouse on steroids with how many people there are in here and the amount of products from each brand. They have a whole floor for pharmacy medications and prescriptions, and in France, pharmacists are specially trained in skincare, so you can walk in and actually get tailored skin advice. But it doesn't end there. Clearly, the Marvis toothpaste is popular because this is the only one they had left, and there
looks like
are so many brands and products that you cannot get in Australia. Look at this little Roche-Posay.
Hey, I've used that before. Hold on, what's this stuff
called? Some products that you cannot get.
Aquaphor, yeah. I use this. You can use this as chapstick.
In Australia. Look at this little Roche-Posay product for eczema, and of course the viral Beafine cream. Oh, and did I mention all the products are way cheaper than anywhere else in the world? So there's a lot going in my basket.
All right. Someone says, love Marvis Black Forest, my fave. Is that was the toothpaste, right? Chemist Warehouse can be overwhelming.
I am headed to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription in Prague for the first time, so come with me to do that. As you can see, it is very rainy out. There's going to be floods this weekend. What I think is interesting is online it said I can just go to any pharmacy and that they'll like have medication, which in the US you know, you have your specific pharmacy. You can only pick up your
She's really
medication
wrapped
at one
up.
pharmacy.
She looks like Mrs. Pac-Man.
And you have to basically like request so they know in advance so they can prepare it for you so that when you go it'll be ready. Here you can just go anywhere and just show them your prescription, I guess, and get it. I don't know.
That's kind of nice. You just go into any pharmacy.
Every day. Sorry, just English.
We don't get from Beatrice company, but from my
So what do I?
Different company, same medicine, but from different company.
So what do I?
We can change
Oh.
it if you want. We can change it.
Yeah.
Or you can try to find pharmacy where you will.
Okay, so it'll be low. It's like the same generic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I guess not every pharmacy carries the exact same brands, but they've said that this is the same thing, the same medication. It's just like a different generic. So I'll need to look into that more. But it costs about $21 out of pocket, and then I can submit it to my insurance company to get reimbursed.
Something else I've noticed in Europe is that pills usually never come in bottles. They like always come in boxes.
That's weird.
And you have to pop out each individual pill. The same goes for over-the-counter medication too.
Really? Okay. Yeah, that's way different. We don't package our pills like that. Unless it's like something super specific, but even if you go get like a very serious prescription, like you know, pain medication, like a high pain medication, like a codeine or something like that, they'll still just give it to you in a little bottle with instructions on the back. As a European, I was always so intrigued by the US orange pills bottles. Seems like I would just mix everything up accidentally. Yeah, probably not. I think you'd be okay. The way you said Dobry Den was the cutest thing I've heard today. All right.
I'm a doctor in the UK and I'm here on holiday in America, so let's go into a CVS pharmacy and see what you can get here that you can't get back home. Just found a pack of 1,000 ibuprofen. Okay, so the next thing I found is this stuff which has naproxen, which is like a super strong anti-inflammatory. We have to be quite careful who we give it to in the UK because it can cause like bleeds in your stomach and stuff, and you can just buy it. So another thing that's huge is like these melatonin gummies. The melatonin is the hormone that helps you sleep, which I didn't think you could get at all in the UK, but I just looked and we can actually prescribe them. But really the recommended max dose we give people for insomnia in the UK is 2 milligrams. Here, you buy the gummies at 10 milligrams just over the counter, which I think is just kind of crazy because people might not necessarily know the side effects and things of all.
Yeah, melatonin. Some of the ones that they sell. I used to take melatonin probably like a decade ago. And then I think it was quite a bit of time ago. Again, years, I was having a little bit of trouble sleeping. And I was like, I'm going to go get some melatonin. And my wife was like, no, you can't take that stuff too often. It's not good for you.
And then you can just buy them, but there's literally loads of different ones. Next thing we've got is omeprazole. I don't think you can get this without prescription in the UK, and here you can get it just randomly. You've got omeprazole,
off the counter,
bit of everything. So if you've got a bit of heartburn, here's the place to go. So the next thing, you can get this antibiotic and pain relief things like for bug bites and stuff. It has trimethoprim, and as far as I'm aware, you cannot buy antibiotics like not over the counter or like without prescription in the UK. So that's kind of strange that you can just buy antibiotics. So there we go, that's the next thing we found. Okay, so next up onto paracetamol. So theirs is slightly different here. They have this acetaminophen, which is basically the same active ingredient that we have in paracetamol. Bearing in mind that the most we can get in the UK is 18 in a pack, and usually they limit you to 2 packs. Here you can get 500 capsules, which is just crazy. That's like, if you're doing 2 a dose, 250 doses of paracetamol, which is just a lot. It's just crazy that you can buy like this much all in one. Must be the equivalent of a like day and night nurse, which to be fair,
that stuff, Dayquil and NyQuil, same thing. I used to take that when I was sick until my wife was like, you're not allowed to take that anymore.
Does wonders when you're not feeling well. Don't think it's really that much different to what we've got in the UK actually. And they've got all the Crest toothpaste that we can't get in the UK for some reason. I don't know why we can't. It's probably too strong, who knows.
Filled with fluoride.
I have actually stocked up on some of this to come home with. You can get the contraceptive pill just over the counter. What? If you're constipated. How big that is. You seem to have loads of things for eczema now. I don't have Xmas. I don't know if all of this is available in the UK, but it looks like some pretty good stuff. So there we go, that was everything I saw in CVS Pharmacy. Obviously it's up to you guys what you do. Wouldn't necessarily recommend or not recommend these things.
Someone says, I buy 20 pill paracetamol and take about 4 a year. Did I watch this full video? Amazed? Yes, I did. So she says, like, honestly, how do people go through so much? People are extremely over medicated here in the United States. I'm sure you guys are well aware of that. The fact that they can just buy antibiotics makes me inexplicably angry. It's not the best. Like, I think the antibiotics that they sell over the counter is kind of just like low I don't know. I know it's just basic because your doctor will prescribe you like good antibiotics if you need it.
Good morning. Here's my prescription. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. I will be right back. And voila, your medication for the week. So you get 4 boxes for the pills. You need to take it in the morning, noon, and night each day for the week. For the syrup, it's a tablespoon during the meal. Okay, how much do I owe you? I think it's completely covered. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day.
Oh man,
Hello, I'm here to pick up my prescription, please. Hi, what's your name? Yes, I see we received your prescription. So please wait for 10 or 15 minutes while we prepare your prescription. Okay, so here's your medication. You have exactly the number of pills you need. For the syrup, you have the exact quantity to take using the little pipette. Thank you.
Pipette.
Do I owe you something?
Love that.
Let me see. Your insurance doesn't cover everything, so you need to pay $40, please.
Okay, I thought she was going to say like $400. They told me 15 minutes wait time. 3 hours later, I got notified that I can pick up my prescription. I'm guessing that's in the US.
Okay, so I go to the US 1 time per year, and this is what I get that I don't think we have yet in the UK. Starting with Dayquil, NyQuil. These babies will put you to sleep and cure you overnight. So I got one of those. Make sure you bring ID, by the way. You need ID to buy these.
I think that they might up your gut though, if I'm correct, if that's what it
Vitamin
does.
C, emergency. This thing keeps me healthy. I take one every day. I'm pretty sure it's just sugar, but it doesn't drink. This ginger salad dressing, it's so...
All right, we got the medicine there. Someone says our cold medicine is so good because we don't have good health care, so we have to doctor ourselves. She put laugh out loud facts. Dutch guy in an American pharmacy.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you find something? Oh, hello. I'm looking for medicine for a cold. Of course, we've got tons of options. Well, a paracetamol that tastes like bacon. So I'm just going to start by asking a few simple questions. How much are you looking to spend today? And do you prefer that your medicine look like medicine or like candy? Yes, never mind. I will just make some tea.
That was funny. His title says Team CVS or Team Walgreens. And then they sell alcohol there as well. Yes, some of our states do. Here in Tennessee, we do not sell alcohol in our pharmacies. Oh wait, we sell beer. Yeah, we sell beer and wine, but no alcohol. Wait until he sees the tea aisle. Also, do you want your tea to taste like candy or medicine? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so you can see what it's like. I think the closest comparison I can come up with in the UK is a Boots, but you can be the judge of that. Here's your CVS. So you can see it's absolutely massive. They have refrigerated drinks, which is pretty similar to a Boots. But they also then have like all these frozen foods.
Yeah, you can buy food in there as well.
Which I've never seen in a Boots.
Frozen food.
Including ice cream. So like then it starts to become like a grocery store. So have alcohol. So there's all your wine. Because we're in California, we've also got some liquor.
Okay, California,
and beer as well. And of course you have your like home stuff and your pet aisle, laundry, all your stationery, school supplies. Here's your pharmacy section. So diapers, feminine care, back pain, you know, all the meds that you could need.
It's really big.
Flu. Here's all your vitamins, all the gum and candy, all the...
Isn't it wild to sell candy in a pharmacy, like a health store, and you're selling Swedish fish. These aren't even real Swedish fish, but like trolley gummy worms while you pick up your diabetes medicine.
Boots. So then again, it's like not quite a boots. I have no idea what this is like in the UK. We're in California, so you got your beach chairs and beach bags, toys,
Yeah, chairs.
and picture frames,
Exactly
and
what I'm looking
candles. Of course, all your band-aids slash plasters. Kids these days get such fun options, like tie-dye ones, colorful ones, space ones, dinosaur ones. How sick is that? Star Wars, Lightyear.
I'm 100% convinced we're in a simulation because I've been, obviously I have been into these pharmacies in America, and you guys can see how much shit is inside of here. And every time you go in there, there's like 4 people. I'm like, where is all of this stuff going? Nobody's buying all of this. Like, is it just evaporating into the abyss? Like, what is going on?
Peppa Pig, Sesame Street. That is so cute, actually. Don't forget your light bulbs, flashlights, extension cords, hooks, fly swatters. Okay, I also didn't know the US was still using paper bags, but cool. I haven't seen a paper bag in a long time.
Scanning.
Like, honestly, you don't need any other store. CVS has literally everything. This is wild.
Except for groceries. It's like Boots and B&B had a baby. I don't know what Boots is, and I don't know what B&M. I said B&B, sorry. CVS also have the walk-in clinic, which I used when I was sick in LA. Yeah, we do have small little clinics where you can see someone to get a little bit of help.
As an American living in Europe, the pharmacies are actually one of my favorite culture shocks. The way pharmacies work is so different from the US, and the job as a pharmacist is also drastically different. Here in Spain,
They just look like they're focused on health. I think that's what I like about it. It's like you go into the pharmacy for the health. To whereas in America, you can get your medicine and then your pack of smokes and your candy and your Dr. Pepper.
no medications you can grab yourself, not even Advil. On the shelves is mostly skincare, perfumes, specialty shampoos, or mouthwashes. But if you want everyday brands like Dove or Crest, that's gonna be at the grocery store. Prescriptions are also really different because they usually don't put anything into a pill bottle. It's just written so you're prescribed a whole box. So the pharmacists are not counting pills all day, and they do a lot more consulting with the customers. This is my favorite pharmacist, Soledad. And when I moved here, since the climate is a lot drier, my skincare routine wasn't working for me, and she helped design a new routine for me. They have most of the same over-the-counter medications without prescription. You just have to ask the pharmacist or describe your symptoms. Spain has free healthcare, and when you're not feeling well, a lot of times pharmacists act as the first line of defense before you go to the doctor. They'll sort of tell you whether or not you need to go to the doctor. And of course, name brand medications are a fraction of the price. I've been to most EU countries, and Spain's system is fairly standard, but there are countries like the Netherlands that have a lot over the counter that you can grab yourself. Do you like the American system, or would you rather something like this? Let me know.
I like this. It looks really nice. It looks very welcoming. I like it. Someone says, how much is the Ozempic? You can just buy Ozempic straight from the pharmacy in Europe. I mean, I know it's hold on, don't quote me on this. Ozempic was made in Denmark or Netherlands. I know it's not a US product, and then all the Americans just take it. Yeah, I'll take their system over the US capitalistic style any day. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm on the same vibe there. Euro pharmacists are so knowledgeable on all the products. It's amazing. All right, I'm going to say Europe wins this one. Europe wins the pharmacy game. It just looks better. I like it. A little bit more personal, a lot more help from the people that are working there. Not a lot of garbage. Maybe if you guys don't drive that many cars, I'd say if like the drive-thru is the only thing that I would say is US does a little bit better, but you guys don't need to drive. So, all right, I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun with it. I learned a lot as well. So smash like button on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.